Be a fire anger. Hey, so thinking out loud, I think this needs to be said. At least need to get it off my chest. In my experience of where I'm at and where I'm working, you're able to deliver, right? And you see like how other cultures outside of Black American establish their own insulated cities, in a sense, right? With that also being said, I'm noticing that a lot of cultures have a fetish and a fantasy about hating Black Americans. Yeah, I gotta sit with that for a little bit. And in that fantasy and fetish, what I'm noticing is the only time that other cultures treat Black Americans with a high level of respect is if we have something you need, want, desire. So like me, I'm the delivery guy, right? Dispatch delivery. So, and I'm really good at what I'm doing. Fast, efficient, safe, or whatever. But I notice how differently I get treated, you know? When you got that #1 brand business gear on, oh, we good. You know what I'm saying? But if I was to walk over here on a regular, this community that I'm in right now is El Salvadorian, Mexican, south of the border. They would give me the most dirtiest looks. You know what I mean? If my car was in the way or something like that, they would give me the most dirtiest looks, like, what are you doing here? And I've noticed that in different communities. What is the fantasy and fetish about? And I think you guys have to ask yourselves, where did you get that from? Because let's be frank, most cultures have shot straight past Black Americans on a business level, economic level, on a financial level. Y'all just out of there. Y'all blew right past us. So what is the fetish about looking down on people, right? Based on the propaganda and rhetoric that you've been given. I believe even y'all dogs and animals, they take on that attitude as well. There's this fetish for not liking Black folk, but you'll watch their shows for entertainment. You'll listen to their music for entertainment. Most of you unathletic ass cultures, you're a fan of the LeBron James, the Michael Jordans, the Kobe Bryants, the dark-skinned man athletes. You train to be like them, specifically when you're younger, and then you realize how God-given and how talented and how difficult it really is to be in the NBA or be in the NFL or to rap or whatever. It's almost like you hate us for that too, because on those arenas you have no choice but to be a fan. But it's almost like people make it a thing, like that's the happening thing to do is if you can't hate anybody else, you hate Black folk. And I bet you a lot of your kids, especially you old time immigrants, you old head immigrants, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I bet you your kids can testify to the household that you brought them up in is pretty much, you know, taught, well, we don't like them, you know what I'm saying, we don't like them. But then your daughters end up fucking us, Black men specifically, because it's something that we have that obviously y'all don't. And see me, I can speak Spanish, so, and I'm not just saying like that Project Hood Spanish, like I'm official. So I'm not really tripping about it. But when I run into a customer out here and I greet them in Spanish and we start having conversations in Spanish, their eyes light up, the dopamine hit. They seem all in joy, like surprised. It's almost like, whoa, like I wasn't expecting a nigger to be able to, right, a negro, to speak my language, but he's speaking it fluently. And he works for Amazon. Oh, he's a good guy. You know, so now when they see me over and over, you know, people giving me ginger ale, giving me water and shit like that. And it's just like, why can't you just do that regardless to all humans? You know what I'm saying? At all times. You know, why, if y'all could walk around with hoodies and you could walk around dressed like us, hip hop, baggy jeans, whatever, sagging. But you'll demonize us for doing it. And we are the ones who taught you. What is the fetish in hating Black Americans? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the real fetish? I think that's a problem, per se, that people need to really tap into and figure out. Like, if we can't hate anybody else, we can always hate them. We can always watch their reality TV shows and generalize the general community of Black folk as this is how they are, when we're not. We love our kids too. We love our wives. We love our jobs. We love life. You know, everybody's not crashing out. You know what I mean? And on the flip side of that, Black folk have this infighting problem, right? The infighting for Black folks is so poignant, right? So real that it almost gives you, other cultures, the battery in the back to hate us even more. You know, they don't believe in family. They don't believe in sticking together. They don't believe in community like we do or whatever like that. But the most interesting thing to me is the Black man is the golden commodity, specifically horizontally in the bedroom, right? The mandingo. A lot of you old head immigrants of many different cultures, you teach your children not to like us, but then they end up under us or in front of us, doggy style. And I'm saying it like that because the truth ain't always rosy. It's a real thing, like, you know what I'm saying? You fantasize and fetishize hating us, and then you sexualize us, right? Where your daughters are literally bringing a lot of us home, and you guys don't know why. You don't get it. You know, a lot of y'all families have been broken apart because of the Black penis. Hello. But it's just weird to me, man. I hope what I'm saying doesn't offend or defend. You know what I mean? I hope that it really gets people into their truth. Like, yeah, that is true. Like it's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we do treat them that way. You know, only when we can benefit. When you need a trainer for a sport or for weight loss, something like that, you usually go to the Black people. When you need a rap, Black people. You want to hear some music, Black people. You know what I'm saying? When you want to go to an NFL game or an NBA game, Black people. You know, it's kind of weird, like, that you fetishize and fantasize hating this group of people, but in the same token, you're a fan of everything they do. You copy everything they do, damn near. Because these trailer parks is, bro, these joints look like well put together projects. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just interesting to me, man. And I hope the world can change. I hope those who may hear this video, you know, you could take a real intricate look at yourself and ask yourself, do I treat Black Americans that way? You know what I'm saying? Do I fetishize and fantasize about their demise? Do I display hate, you know, or selective hate based on my need for them or my lack of need for them? You know, that's something that you got to think about. But that was just on my mind. Y'all have a good day. Whew.